pressure. Be content. Be confident. Have goals. Success. Focus on the present. Power. Prosperity. Breakthrough Talk with Obus Lala.
You are welcome back to this episode. Today's episode, we know the way we do it here. Breakthrough Talk with Obus Lala. But today, we are not doing Breakthrough Talk. We are doing reality talk. Today, we are not doing Breakthrough Talk. We are doing reality talk. Because you know, I teach from the realm of mystery. But most of you who will come in contact with this video, check my other video. You see, there's something powerful you need to learn from my other video. But this particular one, you need to learn something you need to know. You need to learn something you need to know, because all my audience, they already know I talk from the realm of mystery. But today I'm not going to talk from the realm of mystery. I'm going to talk from the realm of reality. I have someone I admire a lot, a life coach who have appeared in Forbes magazine. He has appeared in Forbes. He's right here in the studio with me. And today I want him to talk to my audience from one point of view, from money point of view. Whether you are in this earth, anywhere you are, all over the world, without money, you cannot go to the next level. And if you don't know how to make money, you will not know the joy behind happiness. There's a joy behind happiness, and that joy is called option. When you have money, you have option to do some certain things. So I have this guy. He's a life coach that's been teaching people all over the world. He happened to come to my studio today, and I'm very happy to see him. I've been with him on stage several times, but today I want to talk to you. Welcome, Ezekiel.
Thank you very much.
So happy to
it's
see
great
you.
to be here. It's great to be
Yeah.
here. Thanks for having me in this your beautiful studio. So we want to talk about money.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it from about three angles. The first of them is talking about why it's important to have money, and you mentioned it already.
Yes.
Options, right?
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that is beautiful about having, money is the fact that it gives you options. If you want to travel from one city to the other, you can travel different ways.
Yes.
Right? If you don't have money,
Yes.
you have to go by foot.
I know that.
Right? You go by foot, you trek. So, for example, I live in Lagos. So if you're going to go from Lagos to Abuja, if you're going to go by foot, it'll take you about 17 days to go by foot. Now, we know that because somebody has done that before. So you have no money, you get to Abuja, you work 17 days, you get there. So if you have a lot more money, you can go by bus, right? Bus take you 10 hours. If you have a bit more money, you can go by air, 55 minutes. If you have a lot more money,
Yes.
you probably can fly private, right?
Okay.
And you don't have to deal with all the people. So first, money does give you options, right? Many people who talk about the fact that money is not necessary. What you realize is that if you have quite a lot of it, it gives you a lot of options. Yes. So that's the first thing. And the second reason why it's important is that you can really, really, really help people if you don't have money. That's the truth. The reality is that the joy that comes from giving can't be explained. It can only be experienced. I can't explain to you how well it feels when I give people. You can only experience it yourself because it's an almost spiritual experience. But it's only possible when I have something to give. Okay. And some people say, you can't only give money, you can give time. But if you don't have money, you won't even have time to give. Imagine if somebody has to work 10 hours, 20 hours a day, the person doesn't have time with his children. So even if he doesn't, so you must have a level of access to money to be able to give something, whether it's your time, your attention, or money itself, right? That's very, very important. So having talked about why it's important to have money, on the flip side, how do you then get it? The first key is that money is always, given in exchange to solving a problem for somebody.
Okay. Someone like you who have been in the knowledge industry and strategy, teaching people how to make money, you have made a lot of people become millionaires through your teaching. You have made them become a guru in their own business, learning from you. If my audience today now want to get in contact with you and want to just give them like two ideas regarding what they will get from you if they meet you in person, because a lot of them are in the business world. Some of them want to join the business. Some of them want to do something on their own. Because this world we are living right now, not controlling your own thought and not putting your things in order, you cannot be in a position of leadership.
So for me, one of the biggest things that I do for businesses is to help them strategize better. You know, I mean, like I said, I've worked with over 3,000 businesses. I have 35 of my clients that do over $1 billion a year. And what I really do for them is strategy, right? So essentially, for me to be able to work with you, you have to be at a point where you've actually started your business. So most of us here have started our business. Now, you started your business. Strategy is a big word, but let me tell you what it means simply. It means that what are your plans to enable you spend less money? Because again, it doesn't matter how much money you make if you spend it all. What are your plans to enable you make more money? And what are your plans to enable you increase the quality of your product, service, or your brand equity? And those three things are very, very important. So imagine that you have a business. So let's take, you make this phone now, for example, right? Every single day, you know, strategists within this company are asking a lot of questions.
Yes.
Number one, how do we get people to pay more for this phone? So maybe we'll add one more camera the next time. Maybe we'll add something. We'll allow you to be able to open it with your Face ID, whatever it is. Second question. Yes, we want them to pay more, but we also don't want it to cost us as much as it costs to produce. Yes. So then it drives them to go and produce in China or find a low market that they can get cheap labor to produce. And at the same time, how do we raise the profile? This is an iPhone. Have you noticed that most people who use iPhones, they act as if they made it to life? There's a way they just carry themselves. As if that's part of strategy in making sure that everybody that uses this device feels a certain way about the device and about their association with the device. So you sell bottled water or you make food. First question, how can you get more customers to come into the place so that you can make more money? Because of course, if you have a restaurant and 10 people are coming, if you brand better, if you do some advert, maybe 20, maybe 30 people, maybe 100 people will come. So that's making more money. On the other side is, how do we save cost? So sometimes it might mean that, okay, maybe I should buy things in bulk. If I buy bottled water one by one, I'll probably pay 100 naira or 150 naira. But if I buy a pack of it, I can drive the price down to 70 naira per unit because I'm buying a lot more, right? So as business owners, we need to start to think, how do we save more money? And then at the third instance, yes, you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say something because when you were talking now, I was using what you are saying to go into my life experience. I'm someone who like everything big, everything mega. Those people who are doing something little now and they want to make it mega, they have this mindset of, I want to do it big, Someone like you who have made people from nowhere to become somebody, and a lot of your clients are doing billions, millions of naira, dollars. What will you think on your own that will make them say, okay, with this mindset, are we able to actually, you understand, not just thinking it? Because when you are thinking it and you are not doing it, you're actually not getting the result. Because it's one thing for you to think, it's another thing for you to do. You understand? And to be said, don't wait to know something before you do. Do what you know. So from your point of view.
So you want to grow a business and you want it to be big. A couple of things. Number one is that first, the business model, like whatever it is that your business does, you must be good at it. So for example, if you are cooking and you're not so good at cooking, and it's only your family members that are eating from you, they won't complain to you. They would understand. They like you, they love you for what you are. But as you get better at that, right, then you have the opportunity to expand. Now, there's one part that I always talk about when it comes to building a big business that a lot of us in Africa have not paid attention to, which is partnerships. Because in Africa we have a mindset that if you partner with somebody, the chances are that they would steal your idea or but in the Western world, what's happened is that there are people who understand franchising. There are people who have the product or service, and somebody comes and say, you know what, we would give you, this is our product, this is our service. You bring whatever it is that you can put in, and before you know it, the person has 10,000 chains over the next 2 years. But this other person makes the best meat pie, but he only has one location. So it's important for us to think about attracting some form of partners, and they might be financial partners who have money.
Okay.
They might be technical partners who have, they have a system that they run that they can bring into your business. They might be marketing partners who have a system of how to get a lot of people to see what you're doing, right? But there has to be partnerships. You cannot build a big business by yourself. And even for those of us that are religious, and I know you talk a lot about God on this show, Jesus Christ wants to build, wants to essentially start his ministry, wants to build a ministry to be global. The first thing he does is partnerships. He finds 12 people that he would partner with, right? It's the first thing that he does. Yeah, it's the first thing that he does. He gets out there and finds his partners, and he finds them strategically. He gets a fisherman, he gets a tax collector, he gets them from everywhere, because you want people who have skills that they can bring to bear on the table. It's the reason why, I mean, he even gets a criminal, right? I mean, because Judas, the Bible tells us that Judas has been like that for a long time. He even gets a criminal. He gets somebody like Peter that's significantly passionate about fishing or about anything, passionate enough
to talk about it.
Yeah, to cut somebody's ear. But the point here is partnership. Because think about it, right? 3.5 years later, Jesus Christ is out of the scene. Right? 2,000 plus later, we're here.
So naturally, you are saying, if you want to succeed in life, you understand, and you want to go beyond the level you have today now, you have to look for partner. Just like the man behind the camera, now, it's my partner.
Exactly.
It's my partner. I can't do it on my own.
Just imagine if you set this on now, and then you are the one behind the camera. Then you press play, then you run here, come and sit down. Say everything you want to say. Then you run back and off it, and then it's you that will edit it. And then when are you going to make it in life?
No. It does not work.
Exactly. We have to find partners.
I'm so happy to have you here, and I don't know what to tell my audience now. You don't know this dude. Try, find way. It's on Google, it's on everywhere. You type his name, Ezekiel Solesi. If people want to get in touch with you on their own, some of my audience, because
on YouTube, where though this might be played, I'm Ezekiel Solesi. Just type Ezekiel Solesi, you find me on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook, all social media platform. I'm on those platforms with my company name called Limb Simple. LIMBSIMPLE.
We've heard it all. You understand? This Ezekiel, he has come into this program for this, and 5, 6, 7 years from now, you're going to come here again.
I'll be here.
Maybe 2 years.
I'll be here next week if you want me. Thank you so much.
Yes, nice having you on this show.
Thank you.
It's well with you. Ready for talk show with Obus Lala. Take care. The next episode, I will give you what you need to do now. Forward this thing. It did not come to you by mistake. Go back. Back and back. Go dig in. You see more. This thing did not come to you just on its own. There's something why it come to you. It's come to you by destiny. I believe in destiny. It did not come to you by accident. It's come to you by destiny. You're supposed to be hearing this video right now. So try and forward it and let other people see, because that is my way of doing things. I believe in giving. Talking to you, when this man on stage is giving. So be careful. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.